Greetings, my name is Slight, and I am coming to you with a little bit of a new type of thing. I am here to tell you about Slight's Blade of Bloom Mastery Challenge. This is a very difficult Gunfire Reborn challenge with prizes. Now, I'm going to come back to this image here in just a sec, but first, let's talk about what you can win, and I'm trying to provide a little bit of an incentive here because I've been playing this particular challenge. I've run it about 15 times, and I've won one time. And it has been a lot of fun. The reason there's such a restrictive list here as far as this image I'm going to explain more is just so that the spirit of the challenge is met by those who win. That required a lot of limitations so that a victory couldn't be cheesed out from some other way. But if you would like to participate, what I will need is proof that you have been able to beat this mastery challenge with the limitations that I've provided. Now, if I could read a log file, then we wouldn't have to do it this way, but because we can't, and I can't look at a log file, I will need a recording of the video of your run. Doesn't have to be high quality, and if that's not cool because that takes you out of the running, then I'm sorry. But there's no other way to verify. If you just show me your end card, then you could have played with banned strategies the whole time. So if you're wanting go for the prizes, what you need to do is you need to do a recording of your run from start to finish, and I will review it to make sure that it meets all specifications. The first player to beat it, upload it, and add it into the comments. So you just link your video in the comments. I can look at the date time and basically sort them like that. And so the first person who does that will get $50 Amazon gift card, which I will send to you in an anonymous way. Number 2 is a Gunfire Reborn key. All right, so you can give that to someone. You're not gonna use it yourself. It's a little gimme. All right, it's not that great. Number 3, I think might be fun, is that me and you will do a duo run when we can schedule it. A challenge duo run that will go up on the channel. So me and you will play a duo together. We'll come up with some interesting 2-player strategy. You're probably interested in more of a challenge if you're taking on this particular challenge. And it'll be a good time. It'll be fun. So those are the prizes. $50 Amazon gift card. 1 Gunfire Reborn key that you can unlock on Steam. You can give it to somebody who you cherish deeply. And a duo run on the channel with me. I'll try to, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Sweet, let's talk about the challenge. It is really difficult. So, Slight's Blade of Bloom Mastery Challenge. This is a 1 life only Tau solo R8 only challenge. So, you're only getting 1 life. It has to be in solo R8. Your starting blessing will be Endless Assault. And you're only allowed 1 vault per act. The objectives of this challenge are to beat the Act 3, not Act 4, Act 3 boss, which is the Boat of the Serpent, in under 45 minutes. That time constraint can be a thing. This is in-game time, not recording time. So your in-game time has to be less than 45 minutes. During the act, you may only use Fatal Bloom. During Act 3, you may only use Fatal Bloom. No weapon at all. None at all. You may not also use Swords Out. You can obviously use your dash, but you may only use Fatal Bloom to do damage. So you're going to need Blade of Bloom to do that. The only exception to rule number 2 here is if you forget to charge your Swords Out stacks before you enter Act 3, I will let you shoot until you are max stacks. But after that, any weapon usage is an instant failure. If it's an accident that is inconsequential, that's different. But again, just to reiterate, only use Fatal Bloom. No weapon, no Swords Out. You got me? You may use your weapon before Act 3 and on the Act 3 boss. So the Act 3 boss would be really lame if we couldn't use our weapon. So, and we don't want to use Blade of Bloom the whole time because part of the cool part about this challenge is like the flexibility of getting to Act 3 and then using what you have. And then don't use any of the banned stuff. And there's a lot. And I've condensed all that information here for you so that it's easy for you to access. All right, so you can leave this up. I'll also have this linked somewhere if you just want to look at this. It'll be posted in the Discord and a couple other places. So you pick Endless Assault, and you're thinking, well, all I have to do is get lucky. If I can get like Ice Blade on my second blessing, I'm going to be fine. No, you may only get these additional blessings, these ones right here. And these blessings are not very strong. So you have to be clever with which ones you pick. Eye of Providence, Royal Guard, Steady Prophet, Ultimate Firearm, Field Proficiency, Supreme Craftsman, Overconsumption, Craftsman's Inheritor, and Thorny Bloom. Thorny Bloom is okay to use because it's not super OP. All right, so you are limited on your blessings, and all of the best ones have been taken out. Banned scrolls. Now, keep in mind, the reason we're banning all of this stuff is so that I give you the framework so that you can actually meet the challenge. All right, meet the mastery challenge that I've sort of set out for you. Unfortunately, in Gunfire Reborn right now, there's a lot of really, really broken stuff that trivializes the game. So I actually have to end up banning a lot of stuff. But once we get through this the first time, subsequent mastery challenges will be a lot easier on the on your brain, because most of this stuff will carry over. There's only a few things that are actually unique to this particular challenge, and if I'm going to do these mastery challenges moving forward, a lot of stuff will roll over. So all of this stuff here, normal and enhanced. Let's see if I can make this a little more readable. Yeah, so normal and enhanced banned. These are, you can't pick these whether they're the normal or the enhanced version. These ones you can pick whether you can pick them normally, but you can't pick the enhanced versions. The enhanced versions of all these basically make you unkillable, or they do like an absurd amount of skill damage. So I've taken them out so that you're not cheesing them for this particular challenge. Illusion and Demon Lore are the banned weapons. We're going to ban Demon Lore just to remove the potential cheese. That just covers my bases. But Illusion is specific to this particular challenge because it's very, very, very good with Tau. And we need to use something that isn't quite so like OP on Tau. Just so that the early game is actually a challenge and doesn't just become everyone using Illusion. The floor opens up a lot once we ban Illusion, actually. And lastly, let's talk about banned strategies. There's no miasma, okay? And I need you to actively avoid this. I do not want to disqualify your awesome run where you win, okay? So if you have like the corrosion of like circle scroll and the lightning circle scroll, that is miasma, okay? You need to discard one of those two things. You need to be careful, okay? Make sure you are not applying miasma consistently. If you do it accidentally, you know, that's one thing, but you need to take care of it. If you have Thorny Carapace and are using a lightning weapon, you need to discard or get rid of Thorny Carapace or find a different weapon. All right, no miasma. Okay, mistakes, I will be able to see what you do. So if you make a mistake, it's fine. But if you miss it and you've been using miasma the whole run and it had an impact, especially in Act 3, I'm going to disqualify you. Don't make me do that. Also, all no reload strategies are banned. So there's the plus 0.2 projectiles per kill, plus 10 lucky shot per 10% ammo consumed. I don't care if you use these inscriptions as long as you're not using them with a no reload synergy. You need to not be like filling your magazine actively to take advantage of these inscriptions. Okay, that is the game is very easy when you abuse these types of things, and those are not allowed. No Magcap Gemini with Wild Hunt or a Venom Cheese. So these two weapons, all you need is a Magcap Gemini, and they become absurdly powerful. So both of those are banned. Other than that, I don't really mind whatever Gemini you use. Just keep in mind that, you know, the hardest thing is getting through Act 3. And that's what you need to be like focusing on and focusing toward. And lastly, no OP inscription abuse, and use your best judgment here. Okay, I can't tell you everything that you're not allowed to use. You need to use your best judgment. So like one that's obvious is when triggering an elemental effect, spread it to all enemies with 8 meters. That is one of the most OP inscriptions in the game. It's absolutely busted. Okay, don't use it at all. All right, another one is the concealed ammo weapon specific unique inscription, which gives you like 30% weapon damage, and then like does like a chain of explosions. And so if you Magcap share, it does like crazy damage. I'm going to say use your best judgment, and I don't want to disqualify you. So your goal is to meet the specification of the challenge and not to damage the spirit of the challenge. Okay. So if you find yourself abusing a weapon and like not casting Fatal Bloom at all, because you have some like OP inscription that it's on like a rare weapon or something like that that never drops normally, you know, maybe you should consider not doing that. Okay. I can't explain everything for you. Obviously, there's some stuff that's good. I just don't want to use the stuff that is like one-dimensionally broken. All right. Again, use your best judgment. I trust you. All right. I think that covers everything. I think I've left this up enough so that you can reference it, and I should be able to link you. So let me just cover what it would look like to start a run real quick. So if I hop over to Gunfire Reborn, I want to play this challenge. I'm going to start a run as Tau in solo R8. I'm going to go here and I am going to refresh until I get what I'm looking for. And obviously I don't want to waste a whole bunch of essence. So if I need to do a couple restarts, that's totally fine. All right. And oh, we're going to get it. We're going to get it. I can feel it. We didn't get it. We didn't get it. This is exciting and interesting. But I do need to, don't leave yet, okay? I do need to show you what is going on here. You know, I could have been clever and paused the video, or I could even edit this out. No, not going to do that. Okay. All right. RNG is on our side. RNG is, there it is. Endless Assault. All right, we'll grab this. What is a reasonable one to grab? Scalpel for sure. Although that rainbow is definitely not a bad pick. All right, we go in. Kill this dude. All right, we only have one life. Now there's a very specific way we enforce one life in this. All right, you need to kill yourself very early on in this run. All right, preferably immediately. All right. Boom. You are now ready to take on the Mastery Challenge, assuming you follow all the other rules. But the reason we kill ourselves first is so that there's no shenaniganry, all right? I need to see you kill yourself early on. I know it costs essence. You're going to be fine. If you're playing R8, you have plenty of essence, okay? It's not going to be an issue, all right? Kill yourself in the game. Follow the rules, and post a video once you do it. You put it in the comments, or you can message me on Discord too, since there's a timestamp there, and I will just kind of figure everything out as to who gets it first. And have fun. Anything else I need to say? Nope. Good luck.